Hello friends, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Lordiliess7's Slow Spell Mage. Before we get into things though, I did want to go through a major announcement that was made regarding Demon Hunter. It seems that Blizzard has agreed with most of the player base that Demon Hunter is a little bit too strong, or a lot too strong. There was an announcement earlier today about some of those nerfs, and that patch has gone through. It is live right now, so let's go through some of those changes. Hey everyone, over the next couple of weeks we'll be keeping an eye on the power level of Demon Hunter. Our goal is to make changes when necessary in order to get Demon Hunter to where we believe it should be. Today we'll be applying the following balance updates to a few Demon Hunter cards in a server-side patch, meaning you won't have to download anything. So this tells us that the team felt that not only was it necessary to make these changes, but also it was necessary to make them right now. This wasn't a wait and see type of thing. Very interesting. I wonder if they kind of had already marked some of these cards for potential nerfs before the set was released. Skull of Gul'dan, mana cost increased from 5 to 6. Imprisoned Antium, mana cost increased from 5 to 6. Eyebeam, Outcast, mana cost increased from 0 to 1, and Aldrachi Warblades durability decreased from 3 to 2. The rest of the post goes through some of the proposed arena changes, as well as saying that there may be some visual discrepancies regarding some of those nerfed cards, that it will not show up in your collection. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about what these changes mean for the class, mostly because we're likely to see even more changes in the near future. I'm really happy to see Blizzard taking a super proactive approach to balancing the class. For all you doomsayers out there saying that the sky is falling regarding Demon Hunter, I'm sure by the end of this expansion, Demon Hunter will still be one of the most powerful classes. It just won't be the most powerful class by an outland mile. Okay, now let's talk Mage. Today's deck comes from Lordiliess7 over on Hearthstone, and they have dubbed this the Slow Spell Mage. This deck has no minions in it and aims to take advantage of two of the more powerful mage cards in Ashes of Outland, Font of Power and Apexis Blast. These allow the deck to generate quite a lot of resources, as well as having some strong tempo plays. What makes this list so fun to play is the trifecta of the amazing Reno, Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, and the brand new Evocation. Say what you want about the power level of random spells, but I think it gets you into some really enjoyable situations, especially if you're not taking the game too seriously. If you're after a less random and more budget version of the deck, I have seen lists going around that do cut the Puzzle Box and the Reno for some rolling fireballs, as well as a couple of other changes, but we are going to be playing with the 10 mana Travis today.
Oh no, God, that sounds so risky.
Let's jump into these games, and afterwards, please go over to Hearthstone and show Lordliness some love. Okay. We are up against the Ladder Menace. Send it all back. Yeah, not the worst opener. I mean, would love to have a Learn Draconic in our hand, but beggars can't be choosers. I think I just want another magic trick. Like, one Arcane Intellect is fine. If our opponent's super aggressive, we might not even get the chance early on to play this. But if our opponent, doesn't have a minion or a 2-drop on this turn, then we can get away with a bit of a reroll. Well, yeah. This card is seems super powerful. I think when the side quests were announced, I was a little bit dubious on them, but yeah, Learn Draconic seems great. Our opponent's not doing much, so we get the chance to Arcane Intellect.
Job's done.
Warblades pass. Bird. Let's play this Netherwind Portal. Netherwind Portal does seem quite good against Demon Hunter. Still haven't used their coin either. One minion, please. Preferably with more than 2 toughness. Or more than 3 toughness. No, more than 5 toughness. Why can't I get any 6 toughness 4 mana minions? So 1 more finishes this.
What to do?
So I'm going to do this, just so, just want to save this ice barrier for the Flak Mage and also to do the Cloud Prince as well. Not that I think our opponent's going to attack us anytime soon, but just in case. Now our opponent's pretty likely to attack us. So, but we can get the flame ward down. This is wishful thinking. Observer. I don't think we can get much value off the Observer, but the Azure Explorer don't seem too bad. We probably could have got the ice barrier down this turn if we wanted to, but like I said, we can get some value off this Flak Mage. Yeah, now might be the Cloud Prince time. Let's hope that our opponent's like, well, they didn't play any secrets before. Surely they don't have a secret right now.
Do you see what must be done?
Ooh, this card. Second time we've seen this card today. Is this the new hotness? With the nerfs? Are people now on this blur action? Double blur! Blur's usually in the combo deck. Oh. I guess maybe you have a bit less resilience with the Warblade nerf. It says 2-3 here as well.
I wonder.
Just because it's a 0 cost card and combos with Kale. Oh yeah, okay, sure. I can feel that. Though it always felt like you, like, in getting to Kale, you're gonna pick up a Twin Slice. Though, yeah, you're right. Like, the combo deck's trying to usually trying to get off 2 inner demons when it does go off.
Demons.
And if we do suspect this is the combo deck, maybe we should try and save the Frost Bolts.
Evil cannot hide from me.
Oh, chunky. Yeah, let's Let's put some threats into play.
I yield for now.
Very good.
You asked
Mage
for
mirror
it.
match here.
It is on.
For those of you who've been watching for a while, you'll know that I don't like mirror matches, and that's not due to any reason other than I'm not very good at them. I always feel, unless I've played a deck quite a lot, I always feel uncomfortable in mirror matches, and this especially, I mean, I have no idea what we should be hoping to do in a mage mirror match.
Hello.
I'm not, half the game's classes aren't playable. I mean, the reality of things is that that statement is correct. Like, people say that when the metagame is figured out and when people are enjoying it. Like when there's, 3 top tier decks and no other decks. Like, I mean, 2/3 of the classes aren't playable if you're trying to play super competitive, if you're trying to grind to legend. I think you could certainly brew up a, if you think that, I'm trying to think of a class that I haven't seen any of this expansion. Like Warrior? I haven't seen much Warrior. If you think you can come up with a Warrior deck that does alright on ladder. Oh. That sucks quite a lot. So I always try and avoid statements like, this class is not playable, because the actual statement is, this class is not viable at the top level. I just didn't want to rumble. Didn't want to rumble. Aggro tempo combo and Big Demon's Demon Hunter has a positive win rate against every other class. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying that Demon Hunter's not good, and that the win rates certainly say that Demon Hunter is a great class, but to say that the other ones aren't playable is...
Your power, limitless.
It's how positive that makes it unplayable. It's not 55%, it's 65 to 75%. That's fair enough. I can feel you on that. But I still think it's very much a... I'm sure a bunch of people jumped on and played a bunch of different priest decks, and they all got stomped by all of these... like every variety of Demon Hunter deck, so people started playing priest decks that were very good against that. And like, I've seen some of those matchups. Those matchups feel pretty good for the priest. That being said, I've also seen plenty of people trying to make aggro anti-Demon Hunter decks, rather. Like the Druid we played yesterday, and not convinced that it's actually good against Demon Hunter. Who's playing Mana Worm in 2020? What do we want to do here? Playing stealth, aggro, rogue to kill the melee. Now that is a class that I haven't been seeing a lot of. I saw one rogue, I think, in an entire day of play, and I thought that they were trying to do some really interesting stuff. And I really like a lot of the new stealth matters stuff. I played a lot of wet rogue, in whatever meta that was in. And that was really fun. Well, this is what we're doing. It's... what's for lunch? But yeah, I think this first wave of nerfs has hit most of the right cards. I think the Skull of Gul'dan especially felt very, 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 very strong. The one that I'm not sure about is the lifesteal weapon. And I say that because whilst it is very strong, especially in the combo deck, because it can give you so much survivability. So do we want to just Reno here? Like, this is reasonable value, right? I'm not sure how much value I'm supposed to get out of the Reno.
Watch closely as I make everyone disappear.
Yeah, so I think the blades are really good, but I think it's one of those cards where sometimes if you nerf all of the other cards in the deck, how am I saying this? Like, the blades might be fine if everything else is nerfed. Like, they might need the blades, the lifesteal blades, if all of the other cards are bad. I hope that makes sense. What did we get? Dirty Tricks. After your opponent casts sword, draw 2 cards. Cool. I agree with the lifesteal weapon, but there's a few lifesteal things in Demon Hunter that are 2 effects, so it seems to fit. Okay.
What can I blast for you?
They just... what did they do? Fireball our face? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll wait and see what happens. Though I feel like the blades is the... blades is the nerf that I think is most likely to be unnerfed. See if our opponent's on Reno as well. This is definitely a situation where I feel like knowledge of the mirror match is super important. Like, we have no idea what our opponent's options are. Like, should we be just trying to go for the kill at the moment? Should we be trying to, you know, get as much value as possible? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good one. Let's see if this is mirror entity. Sure. Let's save that for a big evocation turn.
Don't blink.
Barrier. Flame Ward. Of course. Yeah. Should we just get the most expensive card out of our hand? We've got another Font of Power, so... there were no dragons off that Messenger Raven Discovery, right? I didn't just completely goof that. The 7-drop demon seems a bit ridiculous. Still, the end of turn 1. Yeah. I mean, I think it's very good. I kind of like that there are more effects like that. Like, compare that card to Savannah Highmane, and I'm like, and it's like, oh, okay, like, you know what, I would call Savannah Highmane in that card reasonably close on power level. Especially in, like, the vacuum of, like, both the rest of the class cards being kind of balanced.
If I could just cast that.
Oh. You know, let's go for the Mana Cyclone now. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get these two out of our hand.
Don't blink.
At least easily. Oh my gosh, keep running into these Flame Wards.
Thought I had more time.
I think this is the card that is punishing me the most for not having played for so long. Not having played anything but Battlegrounds. This is the secret that I will always forget. I should keep a running tally of how many Flame Wards I run into. Oh. Some friends.
Vengeance! Vengeance! Vengeance!
Did Mage get another secret this expansion? I think, is it the Netherwind portal? Is that a new one? I don't have one in play. Let me just check. Netherwind portal. I can't see what set it's from. Moogie, what's going on? Good to see you. But yeah, so after your opponent casts a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion. It's really good. I think it's a spot on as far as power level goes. It feels a lot like Wandering Monster. As far as like just generally quite good. Alright, so now our opponent is the Reno. And we're real close. We're real close on everything. Let's just do... I kind of want to do this first, so... in case something gets shuffled into our deck. No, we'll go with this. We should really save it to try and answer back. So our opponent's only played 1 Power of Creation. Yeah, that's their own Impexus Blast, so hopefully we can fire back at whatever they summon. Oh, bird! You might have to rely on that getting killed by a Flame Ward. Take 7. Am I in the mood to take 7? Well, we do have an Ice Barrier up. We have an Ice Barrier here, so...
Just cast that.
We'll pass. Oh. Doing our job. Does it immediately revive? No, it's at the start.
Like me.
So it misses the trigger. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen the egg yet, the ashes. Now we miss another turn of being able to play our secrets. Oh, doing all our work for us. All right, now we'll fire off the blaster at our opponent. Oh, that sucks. That's bad. I hate that. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, draw some cards. Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Let me play these cards so I can do a big evocation. Daddy needs that big evocation.
We're gonna have some fun.
Oh. Does this get reborn? Or is this dead first? I just want to play my Ice Barrier, man. Come on. Something tells me I should save this Blizzard for their last Power of Creation.
What would make us rich?
Oh, we should have done this first. That's impossible. Is Ray of Frost better than a random Mage spell? You know what? We compare it with our Blizzard, so we'll say yes. Paladin Secret. Yes, Flame Ward City.
My spellbook's running late.
Do we just puzzle box? My
spellbook's running late.
Oh no. Interesting. So if it casts an overload spell at the start of the turn, it locks you for next turn? Man, I was missing out. Reno seems fun. I should have been playing this deck. Fireball at the dragon, not at my dome. Fine. Oh. Lucky us. And we don't have any secrets, but we might get some, so sure, I'll take the Flak Mage. Let's just 10 our opponent. Oh, it's enemy minions? Never mind. Gosh, what a goof. I still want the body anyway. He's voiced by the perfect Travis. Yes. That perfect muscular man. I guess, yeah, in hindsight, obviously would have gone for these two. We'll see. We'll see if the goof punishes us.
What would make us rich?
Birds. Ooh. At the start of the corrupting player's turn. Destroy this minion. I've never actually read the spell effect for corruption. Yes, now I can play another ice barrier.
Charge, shield, or sparkle.
Oh, that's pretty good. We did get 3 more ice barriers, thank you. We can't puzzle box. I guess we... Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's real good. Thanks. Oh no, I think are they dead? 4 and then 5. All right. This is where they play the puzzle box, right? This is where everyone plays the puzzle box, right?
Amazing! Like me.
5 deep into fatigue. On 2. Roll the dice. Oh, they can't play the puzzle box if it's because of the Tricaster. But now it's dead. Have we opened the game up for our opponent? Oh, this is evocation. They're holding a dragon? They are. Alright, a slight goof on the Reno Relicologist, but looks like we've got this one.
Looks like you've got your own tricks.
Give our opponent a well played. That was a fun and enjoyable game. Wow. What a great video. For more of my suspect play choices, be sure to check out one of the videos next to my head, and make sure that you subscribe to get more Hearthstone content in your subscription feed.